I can do what you niggas do, but I can't be typical. They call me the miracle. I'm popping and shocking like Pikachu. Bad little bitch won't get physical. She pull up, I pull up.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Back with another video from the car. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get it, I can get it. Listen, if it's your first time here, smash that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on so we can stay connected. Shout out to the squad, S&T gang. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you for coming back and tuning in. Man, as y'all can see, man, I'm in a whip, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to work or whatever. And I actually woke up this morning, man, with my mother on my heart. And I know for the people that been rocking with me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that I mention my father a lot. And I don't really go into details about my mom. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start vlogging more. I might as well get in a reel, you know what I'm saying, on one of my first vlogs, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we about to slide into this video, man. My bad, y'all. I had to pull over and park. Well, I actually just waited till I got to work to finish the video. But yesterday I was going through the comments, you know what I'm saying, on one of the videos that I just uploaded. And I just want to say, for the record, I didn't even really think what this person said in the comments was even being disrespectful or anything like that. It's just sometimes, excuse me, for some reason, certain comments just seem to resonate with you more. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but it just does, you know what I'm saying? Which is weird, because I remember like watching some of my faves, and then I could always be like, damn, man, like I wonder why, you know what I'm saying, like some of my faves will like respond to the negativity instead of some of the love that's being shown. And I guess it's because like you do see more love sometimes than hate. So the hate comments seem to stand out, or not even really hate comments, because this was not a hate comment. It was just like something that just made the light bulb go off. So basically, you know what I'm saying, in the comments, a person says, you know what I'm saying, I love your channel, but why do you always do videos on big YouTubers? And I don't know why that shit bothered me so bad. You know what I mean? I do not know why it bothered me so bad, because yes, I do a lot of reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to flex. I got complete anxiety, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to do vlogs sometimes, because like any YouTuber can tell you this. When you put out a video, you want people to view it, period. You know what I'm saying? You want people to watch the video. So people like watch our reaction videos more than our vlogs. So sometimes, you know, when a person say react to this video, even though I might have been doing a vlog, you know what I'm saying, I would just do the reaction video first, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want people to get bored on my channel, you know what I mean? But then the more I've been watching DDG, man, I just said, man, I don't even care no more, bro. Like, I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's certain things that I want to grab right now, you know what I'm saying? And I want to grow. So it's like, I'm just about to start turning the camera on. And if people watch it, they do. And if they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the subject in hand. I woke up this morning like with my mama in my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I have those spurts to where like, I think about her more. But it's a quiet think about her more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't probably be as vocal about it like how I do with my father, you know what I'm saying? So I decided, you know what I mean, or whatever, because I'm not even gonna flex. It was a couple subscribers who did ask me, you know what I'm saying, like, what was up with my mama and why I don't talk about my mama like I do with my dad. And I kind of like just like shrug the question off, because like it's sensitive to me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I just was like, you know what, since day one, you know what I'm saying, I've always put myself out there or whatever, and why stop now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take this opportunity to let you guys kind of like have a little perspective about my mama, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. For those who are new to the channel, you know what I'm saying, and don't know too much about me, my mother and my father died. My father died first, and I was a supreme daddy's girl, you know what I'm saying, like seriously. So when my father died, I really went through a dark place, you know what I'm saying. I got like severe anxiety and some more shit from it, you know what I mean. And then 2 years after my father died, my mother died. Now my mom is a sticky situation to me because of the simple fact that I'm a girl, you know what I'm saying. So it's only logical that you sometimes, even though I was a daddy girl, you still crave some type of maternal affection, you know what I'm saying, from your mother or whatever. I used to see people with their moms and shit, I wanted mine, you know what I mean. So my mother though, she was on drugs like for a majority of my life. Like I think from the time I turned 4 all the way till she passed. You know what I'm saying? She was on drugs. And I mean, she would have her times where she would get off and then relapse and get off and relapse. And I used to have like a lot of resentment towards her. I think because of the simple fact that I could never just fathom like a person not wanting to be in their kid's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in my mind, I'm like, man, it don't matter what type of fucking drugs a person is on. Your kid is your kid. They didn't ask to be here. Like, it's no excuses to me. You know what I mean? And I really didn't understand the power of the drug until like after her death. You know what I'm saying? And all types of shit like this. It was just ridiculous. My mother, man, she hated the fact that I dated women. And I used to look at her like she was crazy as fuck. Because I'm like, dude, all right, you get off crack and then, you know what I'm saying, I stop dating women. That used to be my thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the fact of the matter is, I was so sure of saying those things because I just knew she wouldn't do it. And it's sad as fuck, I know. You know what I mean? But it was my overall feelings. I didn't really understand how much my mother really meant to me until after she died. And it's some things that fucks with me to this day. But one thing that I can say is that out of all of my siblings, you know what I'm saying, I probably was the most soft on my mother. I'm like that naturally, you know what I'm saying? My father used to tell me that my heart was like a gift and a curse, you know what I'm saying? And I would forgive her. I would be so forgiving. And no matter what she would do to me, no matter how bad she would hurt me, no matter how much she would let me down, it was just like I would still love her so hard. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, my mother had called me one night and she said, Tamika, I'm tired. I'm really tired. And I've heard her say this so many times, but it was this time in particular that I truly believed her. So, you know what I mean, or whatever. I'm originally from Detroit, so, but I lived in Atlanta all my life, so I know I'd be confusing the hell out of some people. But my mother, I was going to fly my mother to Boston to come live with me. You know what I mean? This was probably around June when we was discussing this because her birthday had just passed. And I'm like, you know what I mean, Mom, if you're tired and you're serious this time, I want you to come up to Boston with me. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this time. You know what I mean? So that was our plans. Me and my wife, we was getting our spare bedroom together, you know what I'm saying, for her to come. And I was excited because for the first time, she was like, Tamika, every night I want you to call me, you know what I mean, to make sure that I'm in the house so I won't relapse or anything until I get there. So we was doing that, and it was great. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be different or whatever. So I was calling her, and that just went on for like a week, and she was answering, and she would be like, I'm at the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading my Bible and things like that, and we would be Gucci. So it was this one time in particular, I called her phone, and she didn't answer. She did not answer. So naturally, I got pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Every time I put myself out there and shit, she do this shit to me. She hurt me, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? I was so pissed off. You know what I mean? Now, I just have to put this in and interject this in right now because I feel like it's a key point. When my father died, I was at work. You know what I'm saying? And I got the call from my sister. Okay? So, now, fast forward. It's like Monday. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. This whole weekend, I ain't talked to my mom. I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? So, I get a call from at work again. You know what I'm saying? And I might have the days mixed up or whatever. It's such a blur to me. Like, I can't really pinpoint exactly what day of the week it was. But I just know I got a call at work again. You know what I'm saying? Got this call at work. And it was my auntie. And I could just tell in her voice because before I can even give her a call back from my job, I had so many missed calls. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? So I called my auntie back and she was like, Tutu. And I knew the way that she said my name, it was something wrong, bro. But I'm not thinking anything about my mama. Because, I mean, goddamn, I just buried my daddy. You got to be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I don't know how true it is, but a good friend of mine told me, you know what I'm saying, that your mom died in jail. And I'm like, the fuck? What are you man, please, my mama ain't in no jail. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, she was like, I just want you to call up to the jail, to the morgue that's at the jail. Now, just hearing the morgue at the jail sounds stupid as hell to me. Like, I understand that we strong and we go through obstacles, and the God will not take us through anything that we can't bear. But at this point, I'm not bearing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I know y'all ain't finna try to tell me what I think y'all telling me. You know what I'm saying? When I just buried my damn mama. You know what I'm saying? I mean, buried my damn daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I call the morgue. I call Wayne County Correctional Facility morgue. You know what I'm saying? Dude answer the phone. I'm like, yo, I just want to know if you got a Cynthia Edwards down there. I don't think you do, but this how I'm talking to dude. And he like date of birth. I give him the date of birth. And he had the nerve to come back to the phone and say that she was there. The fuck? What do you, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying to me. That's what I'm saying to you. So the first thing I did was call my sister. And I'm like, Tip. And I don't know if somebody had called her or what the fuck she was feeling, but she was like, she was like, I can't talk about this shit right now, and just hung up on me. Like, she didn't want to hear me validate anything. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background on why, you know what I'm saying, I be passionate about a certain things, especially by like certain people that I react to. So we found out that she was there. I had my uncle who was living in Detroit. He went down there and confirmed that it was truly my mother that was there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to flex to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do well for myself, but I'm not well off. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So I had just buried my father. My father didn't have insurance like that. And we had to bury my father. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, which means we had to fly to Detroit and just really have, like, unexpected expenses that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And we flew up to Detroit and we buried him. So now my mama's passed away and she definitely don't have any insurance because she's been on drugs all her life. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to come up with more money to bury my mom. And of course I'm going to give my mom the same go away that I did my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to honor them if I can't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Now I couldn't do an open casket. We didn't have enough money. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to do like a ceremony and a cremation. All right. So the same funeral home that I buried my father, I buried my mom in. You know what I'm saying? So the man, he was very sympathetic to me or whatever. And he knew I just buried my dad. So he, you know, he gave me a little discount on some of the funeral prices. And he allowed me to see my mother. You know what I mean? Now you got to keep in mind, I'm a child that just lost their mama, so I just want to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not thinking that my mama is not funeral ready. If you can read between the lines or whatever. But he told me that he would give me and my sister and certain family, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity to see her. You know what I'm saying? So, I go in there where he has her. Because it's not dawning on me that he just gonna unzip a bag and let me see my damn mama. I'm thinking that, you know, I'ma see my mama like how a person would see their mama like when they're in the casket. But that wasn't the case. She was in raw form. You know what I'm saying? Tag was still on her toe. Like, it was fucking crazy. And to this day, I cannot get the image out of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, her forehead was sunken in. She wasn't embalmed. So she was the way a person would be who was just in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked me up. It fucked me up. Like, I can't even get the smell out of my nose or anything. It's just weird. And a lot of people gonna be on this bitch, and I don't care, because it's gonna be somebody in the comments like, toughen up, man up. You be sharing this shit for clout. No, the fuck I don't. I started off doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I just know that there's other people that go through this like I do. So it's like, man, I can't reach out to the masses talking about rich shit. I ain't rich. I don't got Louis bags. I can only reach out to y'all by doing this, like talking to you guys about things that I know you have experienced, everyday life, day-to-day obstacles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that rich YouTubers don't go through it, but right now it's not on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I react to a lot of these people, shawty, but I can't relate to being able to go into the mall and buy what I want to buy. Like, shit, I can't. I'm just keeping that shit 100 with you. I'm keeping it a stack. Now, the thing that bothered me the most about my mom dying is because she was in jail. So after she died, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, a lot of people who got caught up in the raid that she got caught up in, you know what I'm saying, was in a jail with her. And the lady told me the situations that my mother went through when she died in jail. I mean, it was obvious that she wasn't feeling good. A lot of people was like beating on the bars, telling her that she needed to go to the hospital. And keep in mind, like, my mother had bad kidneys, so she was already on dialysis. So strike number one was she was not even supposed to be in general population anyway. She was supposed to be in the infirmary, but she was not there. So I guess her kidney started shutting down because she hadn't had dialysis over a course of a couple of days. And it didn't matter like how many times the people was beating on there for the guards to come help her. You know what I mean? Nobody really came. And then when somebody finally did come, you know what I'm saying, they just gave her an aspirin. You know what I'm saying? An aspirin. And left her. So at this time, you know what I mean, my mom, with a lady who was in a cell with my mom, was like, you know, my mom just sat in the corner. And it was kind of like she had just started blinking out. You know what I mean? So, I'm not going to go too graphic, but just long story short, the guards finally came again. And when they finally had put her in a wheelchair or whatever, the lady who shared the cell with my mom just said my mama head went back and she was gone. Now, the thing that makes this story so devastating is because if I did have money, I would have sued the piss out of these people for my mama. I'm not playing, because I just feel like, regardless of the fact of why somebody's in jail, I mean, like, why not give somebody a chance to live? You know what I'm saying? Now, they lied because soon as my mother passed away, the person who shared the cell with her, like, called somebody, called a friend who I guess knew of my mama. I don't know how that worked out, because I actually didn't know about none of this stuff until after she died or whatever. But the lady who shared the cell with my mama had called somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to say, look, man, this woman's sick. We've been trying to call people, ain't nobody coming. You know what I'm saying? They just took her in a wheelchair. Her head went back and didn't look good, but she going to this hospital. So that person who she called immediately went to that hospital, waiting on my mama to arrive, but she never did, because all they did was took her right downstairs, even though they said that she was in transit to the hospital. Now, the thing that's so crazy about this situation is because, like, I had like a problem with how my mama felt about my sexuality. I know I'm probably all over the place, you guys, but bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it all in and not make the video all drawn out and shit. But I was really worried about how my mom felt about my sexuality. So my mama was in jail a little bit before the last time she was in jail. And I to this day, I don't even know what the reason was, you guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I had wrote my mama. And my mama wrote me back. And it's kind of dope because, like, and it's showing Wednesday, February 26th. And it's kind of dope because, like, because my mother was on drugs, I don't have a lot of pictures of her. I don't have, like, a lot of memories that I can physically see. I'm just burping, you guys. Sorry about that. And then I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to be a thug, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have a lot of these. So, like, this letter to me is kind of like a picture, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the only thing that I really have of her. And I do have like a dress of hers that I just took from her crib, you know what I'm saying, just to take back with me and things like that, to have something. I'm not gonna read the whole letter, but she was like, dear my oldest daughter, because I did write her a letter, and I'm like, Mom, you know, I really want to know, like, how you feel about, you know, my sexuality, because sometimes I feel like you don't approve of it. You know what I'm saying? And even though my mother was on drugs and it was things that I couldn't understand, like, her validation still meant everything to me. I still wanted her to be proud of me, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if she was on drugs or not, she was still my mama, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, dear my oldest daughter, I'm writing you back to let you know that I love you more than words can explain. Never have I ever stopped loving you because of your choices. If you like it, I love it. Believe me, I understand. I will be here, and I will be here until the end of time for you. Now that's all I'm going to read on that, because, and quite frankly, that's all that really mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? I can always keep this. You know what I mean? I can always keep this. And I'm so happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never get rid of this letter. And I'm just so happy that I kind of like took the chance to write my mama and not really just like write her off or give up on her. Because like now I talk to my sister sometimes, and it's like I'll be like, man, I got mom's letters, you know what I'm saying? And she'd be like, damn, I wish I had something. So sometimes a lot of people could think a person's being weak for their parents. A prime example, like sometimes people don't understand Queen. Like it's a lot of things that sometimes Mama Reva do that's questionable. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, man, I wish she would just cut her off. She's fucked up, she's fucked up. It's these moments. It's these moments that won't let her. And I totally can understand it. That's why, like, when a lot of people think of things one way, I'm completely in a completely different dimension about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just look at things completely different. I wanted to share this with y'all this morning because, like, I woke up with my mom in my heart for some reason. Like, I could just hear her saying, keep going. And I don't know why. Because, like, I never really get that. And I ain't gonna lie, lately, like, especially since I went to New York and I see videos like with DDG, man, it has motivated me. It motivated me so bad. And then when a girl said what she said, like, why you always doing videos about other people and not you? I honestly feel like she was right. Even though I do videos, I mean, there are videos. I mean, if you support me, you know that I do videos with me and my wife, and I do videos by myself, and I do a lot of different type of videos or whatever, but it still resonated with me for some reason. And I have to start giving you guys a little bit of me. And even if you guys don't watch it, I still got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to crawl before I walk. I can't be expectant for you guys just to be able to watch my videos like right away. You know what I'm saying? Like my personal vlogs or whatever. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to trust the process, but I am going to give you guys the content. Long story short, people, man, cherish the moments in the relationships that you have. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. Even though sometimes you might not even feel like a person is worthy or deserving of certain things. And I'm only speaking like intermediate. I'm not really talking about friendships and things like that. Only if they mean something to you, you fight for it. But I just want people to understand that, like, even though people got the titles mama and daddy and sister and brother, still doesn't mean that they're perfect. And it took me a long time to understand that with my mama. I like had so much resentment toward this lady because I thought that it would be just simple for a person just to be like, you know what, I love my kids. I'm about to fight for my kids. Fuck these drugs. But in all actuality, it does not work that way. And it does not mean that my mother didn't love me. You know what I'm saying? I had to hear that from somebody. Because for a long time, I just kind of felt like, you know, my mom didn't really love me like that. Because I'm like, shawty, like, I've seen mothers who got off drugs and who's trying to be parents to their kids. My mama couldn't have loved me like that, or she would have did it. And that was like one of my biggest things that I would always hold on to. No bullshit. Until a special woman told me, you know what I'm saying, like, Tamika, every morning your mama woke up, she probably felt like she wanted to fight for you. But it's a bigger battle. And she right. So I think, honestly, my mama came to me this morning because of the simple fact that she knew what I was processing in heaven. You know what I mean? And she told me to keep going. And I'm going to do exactly just that. I'm finna get off this damn video before I start tearing up this shit. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm going to start letting you guys peek in a little bit more into my life. Because we family. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm trying to grow on this channel, I want you guys to know that, you know what I'm saying, we're all in this together. You know what I mean? We all have to elevate each other together. You know what I'm saying? And we can do it. Definitely. All right? I want to say that. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I really, really do. You know what I mean? I appreciate all you guys' support. You know what I mean? We're on the road to 20K. We almost at 16K. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bust my ass to get there. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all out.